You could say, well, you've got the person who's got who's turned their social media into a very self-absorbed sort of platform, right?
That's a lot.
That's a lot. And then even amongst that, it's like, well, I mean, to a degree, if it's your social media and you are the prime element within it, of course, it would be a bit self-absorbed. But I think there's more nuance to it than that. And it's not just to pick on, say, the gals that are taking all the sexy selfies and all that kind of stuff. There's the dudes that do essentially the same equivalent, and it's all often it could be in a response to drive attention towards themselves. But why do you want that attention in the first place? And of course, that's something that you can't know until you know the person exactly.
Well, a lot of girls make a living off of it.
100%.
Yeah, there's
right.
a lot of girls that they do like sponsored tweets or sponsored Instagram posts.
Once they can
I don't know how many dudes are making a living off of Instagram that way. For like that got famous. Like for girls, it's like girls with big asses. And there's one girl that I just started following. Her whole Instagram is her ass. I mean, that is it, man. I was thinking, it was a terrible thing to think, but I was thinking if a dog ever came over and bit her ass, she'd be out of work.
That's it.
It's fucked up.
You just have an arcing spray of fucking gel shooting out of her ass.
Like she should have Kevlar pants on everywhere she goes. That ass is
Lloyd's
valuable.
of London, I have, what will you give me per cheek on insurance on this?
She has a tremendous ass. Don't get me wrong, but it's just weird when there's this like one body part that essentially defines your identity. Like this is what she does.
Which is weirder, that
it's great ass though.
This person with this fantastic, monumental, epic level ass is out there taking photos of it and putting it out there for people to see, or that people not only continue to look at it, but more flock to this religious icon of an ass. Apparently. Yeah.
Well, it is.
It doesn't get old. Apparently, it just never gets old.
No, not for dudes. I mean, for girls, is there like one body? I guess it's abs. Is it abs? Like, what is the one body part? Turn to Jamie. Jamie?
Yeah. Hey, tell us about what girls are into. What girls want. But
for girls, it's a wallet. Look how fat his wallet is.
It definitely has an effect.
He's got a fat wallet.
But and also, it wouldn't be surprised that women, in terms of that kind of shallow aspect of social media, in that way, could make more impact out of it, because even when you look at, say, all the women's magazines and all that kind of stuff, like women want to look at hot women.
Yeah. Right.
So women are even driven to look at hot women. We're, of course, obviously driven to look at hot women.
Well, women know about filters too. They're like, oh, this bitch is using filters. Look at her. That is not what she looks like. And then oh my God, she looks like a cartoon. Look at her face. Look at her face.
And then they're trying to find out what filter that was.
Yeah, what filter is that? That's a beauty filter. What camera did she use? Yeah. If girls found out that there was like one camera that really did it, there would be every girl would use that one phone that has that one camera.
Exactly.
Like if they nailed it, I guess they're all pretty good now. But if there was like one standout phone that took better selfies, like that would be the one that they used.
Oh, it would be a marketing avalanche towards that demographic, for sure.
Because like your rear phone, like if you have a phone, the camera on the back is always more powerful than the selfie camera.
Yes. Well, it's a bigger lens, and
for chicks, that's fucking bullshit. Like they need a good
need it
selfie
all reversed
one.
the other way.
Yeah.
You need like multiple lenses. You can choose which one you need.
They're like, I know what my friends look like. I see them. I want to see myself. Bang. Selfie sticks. If there was only dudes on the planet, there'd be no selfie sticks. That shit would have never been invented.
You don't think so?
No. If it was only men and we found a guy with a selfie stick, that would be the guy we fucked. Like, hold him down. Hold him down.
What
with
is
a selfie
this?
stick.
Is this? Did you get injured? Is this a walking stick? Is this a portable baton in case you get attacked?
Are you using that to take photos inside of a bear cave?
Yeah.
Because you're about to go in. You want to make sure you know where the grizzly is.
Are you putting that thing around corners to see where that rabbit is? So you can get it.
Is that what you're doing? Because if not, I got a problem with this.
Well, my arms are short.
Fucking dudes with selfie sticks. That is a dark thing. There's something about it, like holding it up. Hey.
I'm in front of.
Why? Why does that even bother me? It doesn't even make any sense. Like, why is it okay for me to take a selfie with a regular selfie lens, but it's a problem if a dude has a selfie stick?
I don't know. It just seems a bit obnoxious.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Well,
it seems that way. I can't say that I have a reason why it makes sense. Maybe it's simply because we view it as something or we see women do it more, and so we think that a man is somehow doing something
Well, it's like
womanly? I don't know.
if a man gets fillers in his face. You ever see like an older dude who gets fillers in his face? You're like, bro, you want to pull him aside? Come here.
I'm sure I have, yeah.
You want to go, no, just don't. You're going to be wrinkled. This is just it. You're 65 years old. You got to let it go. Let it go.
It's letting go on its own anyways.
But some gals can kind of pull it off, and you feel bad for them, but they still look kind of pretty, so you let it go. I'm a little,
you know, personally myself, I'm not really all that into especially manipulating the face like that. For anyone, I just think that it's one, the potential for it to go really badly is there. And two, I think that people, you don't have to look perfect to be a beautiful person.
Yeah. Yeah, your personality. I mean, like your personality is at least as important as the way you look. And if your personality is such that you need to shoot plastic in your face in order to feel good about yourself, you know, I've got to go, ooh, like what's happening there below the surface?
It could be a indicator of something more serious that no matter how much filler or how nice it could look, maybe there's still going to be an issue per se.
It's also one of those things, just like anorexia or bodybuilders that can never get big enough, where they have body dysmorphia. People don't know what they really look like. Do you know about the Fibonacci sequence?
The numbers, right?
Yeah,
okay.
it's the golden ratio. It actually applies to facial features. See if you can find something on that.
Now, there was a BBC documentary on that, right? And at the time, I thought, and there was something about symmetry. And Elizabeth Hurley, when they made that thing, was considered like one of the most beautiful women in the world by the mathematics of it all.
She's still one of the most beautiful
I don't
women.
doubt it. Yeah,
that chick's like 88 years old. She's still hot as fuck. She's rock.